What's up, everybody? This is the Pod Review. Today we're gonna be reviewing a food that you've probably had once or twice in your life when you've been at a real low point. For example, say you text your friends on a Saturday night and you say, "Hey guys, does anyone want to hit up the old TGI Fridays to get some endless apps?" And they don't answer, and then they remove you from the group chat. So text your mom and you say, "Hey mom, do you want to get some dinner?" And she says, "When are you gonna get a job?" And you try and tell her that your food reviews on YouTube are eventually gonna pay off, but she doesn't answer either. And then so you have to go get some of these from the supermarket at 12:30 at night. And with that, I humbly present Hot Pockets, or as they're supposed to be said, Hot Pockets. I'm sorry you had to hear that. So enough chit chat though, let's get straight into things. You know me, I love to break down the box art. You got a very nice Hot Pocket on the front. And now here's what I really like. You see all these crumbs at the bottom? It's really letting you know what you're getting into. It's like, yeah, this one's gonna be a mess, just like your life right now. They're very honest. And we got a 4-cheese pizza, 100% real cheese. And then finally we got garlic buttery crust. Now that's the real treat of Hot Pockets. So now, normally you know me, I like to open up the package and get right into the appearance of everything. But today I noticed something. I was reading the directions, and you know me, I'm a dumb jackass, but I have cooked a Hot Pocket a couple times, and I pretty much know you're supposed to put it in the microwave. But then I noticed there's a section on here where you can put it in the oven. Now I shit you not, it suggests you should put a Hot Pocket in the oven for 28 goddamn minutes. Personally, it goes against all of my moral beliefs to cook a Hot Pocket for 28 minutes. But you know what? This is the Pod Review, and my fans, yes, all 3 of them, need to know the best way to cook a Hot Pocket. So today we're gonna be having a little Hot Pocket showdown to figure out which is the best Hot Pocket method. Now we'll get back to the unboxing. We got 2 Hot Pockets right here. Uno, dos. So let's just open up our first one. Oh yeah, and yeah, there we go. There's our strudel of depression right here. But you can really see that garlic buttery crust. I gotta give it to them. They weren't lying about that one, folks. As tradition, we have to take a bite of it cold. So let's just get this over with. You know, that's actually not that bad. All right, so we got our tray. There you go, little guy. While we're at it, here's my cat. And now I wait like the goddamn jabroni I am. So yeah, and also while we're waiting, if you remember, in the last episode, I was doing a subscriber giveaway for a meet and greet with me, where we spend the day and we talk about foods and stuff like that, all that good stuff. So I figured while we're waiting, I'll just go over that and we'll pick a winner. Alright, so I'm just gonna scroll until I think I pick a winner out of the list. Yeah, right here. Let's see. And the winner is, oh wow, no one entered. You know, I think the Hot Pockets are done. Let's get back to what this show focuses on. Okay. So we're almost at the point where I need to put in the other Hot Pocket. This time around, unlike our other Hot Pocket, we have to put it in this little accessory, the Hot Pocket sleeve. Almost as essential as the Hot Pocket itself. And there we go. And now, it comes with all these goddamn origami instructions, but I mean, I don't think you need to do that. But for the show, it almost becomes more of a fashion statement at this point than even a food item. You know, you just slide your Hot Pocket in there and then you're off to work. Let's throw this bad boy on a plate, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. By the way, 2 minutes for cook time, not bad. You know me, I love low cook time. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Alright, and our things have finished at roughly the same time, so let's get them out of their respective heating sources. First we have our oven-baked Hot Pocket. Now as you can see, the cheese is really boiling on there. So I think we're probably ready to see how the microwave one held. Jesus, fuck that's hot! Alright, so now our microwave Hot Pocket looks like it held up pretty well. The cheese doesn't look as melted as well. It looks very bubbly and kind of spongy, whereas our oven-baked one, the cheese was very melted organically. Here we have our oven-baked one. I put it on a separate plate. I noticed it's a very harder crust. Oh shit. Take a good look inside there. It's pretty gooey, I'll give them that. No cheese on the top though, and minimal cheese on the bottom, which is a little disappointing. It might still taste good, but you know, while it's still hot and ready, let's make sure we get to the other Hot Pocket. Now here's our microwave one again. Let's cut this bad boy open. What I'll immediately say is this one cut about 10 times easier, and the texture of the bread is much, much softer. Look at that. When you look inside there, wow, that is gooey and cheesy. The inside is very warming and inviting. It looks like a good family that's getting along as compared to our oven one, which looks like the family where the parents are trying to get a divorce, but they're waiting for the kids to go off to college, and then the one kid doesn't handle everything very well, so he starts making food reviews on YouTube, and no one really watches them, but he keeps making them. That's what this one reminds me of. So back to our oven-baked Hot Pocket. Let's take a nice bite. Okay. Looks might be deceiving here. The tomato sauce is very vibrant. The buttery garlic bread crust, not bad. I have to admit the crunchy texture of it, it's a pro for me. Let's get to the microwave Hot Pocket. Now this one, in retrospect, it's very soggy. I thought I was going to like, but after eating the oven one, I'm not sure. This one I'm not as sure about. The cheese really, it still feels separated. I'm gonna say the looks were deceiving. The bread is a bit disappointing. It's very rubbery. It feels like I'm chewing on a garden hose. The sauce doesn't have the same kick as the other one. It's just slightly lacking, like me in most of my social relationships. So I want to do a test to figure out when you're eating these Hot Pockets on your Saturday night, you know, what's gonna happen when you're crying so much that your tears are filling your hands and you can't even hold your Hot Pocket anymore. So I call this the Hot Pocket on a white t-shirt test, the half of our oven-baked Hot Pocket. Okay, that was a pretty good blast radius. It's not really coming out. The oven-baked sauce is not having it. You're definitely gonna need some deep cleaning for this and some deep life therapy. Our microwave Hot Pocket. Okay, now this one definitely is leaving a much deeper stain. Yeah, this one's smearing all over. The oven Hot Pocket was very in and out. That's not what I like to see. So if you're crying and eating a Hot Pocket, the microwave one will ruin your night more. Alright, and that about wraps up my 3 Hot Pocket comparison tests. So let's do a quick recap. Price point normally is $2.99. Not bad. I am very full off of them. I didn't think I would be, but they both filled me up despite the differences between them. For the looks, the microwave Hot Pocket looked much better, but the oven Hot Pocket was not really as pleasing looking. However, as the old saying goes, don't judge a Hot Pocket by its melted cheese, because really, the oven-baked Hot Pocket was a much superior taste. The sauce really kicked me in my face, the bread was coating my mouth in joy, and the cheese just exploded everywhere in my mouth, a lot like that one night in college that I try not to think about. The microwave Hot Pocket, the cheese was okay, but it was still very separated. You could feel it just wasn't baked with the bread and the sauce necessarily. The sauce, very bland. The bread, soggy. I didn't get the straight out of Italy Hot Pocket taste from the bread that I was hoping for. And finally, the slipped Hot Pocket test. As you can see, the oven Hot Pocket left a very short but light embrace, whereas the microwave Hot Pocket really was here to mess your day up. So overall, I'm gonna have to say the oven Hot Pocket is the winner. But is it worth the 28 minutes? Personally, no. I'm sorry, Hot Pocket, because when simply put, when I'm eating a Hot Pocket, I quickly need to drown my depression in gooey cheese. And by the time I have to wait 28 minutes, I've probably already cried myself to sleep. However, let's say you're in good standings and for whatever odd reason you pick up some Hot Pockets. Despite my initial rejection of the idea, I do say you should probably oven your Hot Pocket. It will greatly increase the experience. So I think for the first time I'm gonna give 2 different scores. Oven Hot Pocket, I'm feeling a strong 7. Microwave Hot Pocket, a 4. I think that about wraps things up. If there's anything else you want me to review, let me know. I probably won't do it. And with that, good night.